We're looking at the models for success for July 18th. Do you have troubles? Has some unexpected problem come up? Ask God to come to your aid. You may put him to the test and prove him. He can do the impossible. Jesus said, "All things are possible to him that believeth, and with God nothing shall be impossible." In Isaiah we read, the Lord speaks and says, "Call upon me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not." Jesus said, "Ask, and ye shall receive. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you." So you've got to do the seeking. You've got to do the getting desperate and seeking for God's presence and God's answers. He has promised to answer us if we seek him diligently with all our heart. In Hebrews we read that God answers those that diligently seek him. So we need to diligently seek him. We can't let things distract us from seeking him. We need to put aside all the distractions and desperately cry out and be willing to accept God's answers. Many times we don't accept what God says, and therefore we don't get answers to our prayers. Okay, let's go over here to the other model. July 18th says, "There is a longing in each of us that can only be satisfied by the loving embrace of our Creator." Why is it that men and women are constantly searching for something more? They're not happy with what they have. They might be, if we look at the rich, for example, the rich, successful, popular, those who have seemed to got to the top, like one famous actor said, he said when he got to the top, he found that there was nothing there. There was no happiness, there was no fulfillment that he thought. He had everything in his particular field, and he was just empty. We see the rich, going from one wife to another, to another, to another, never satisfied, never happy, always searching for something more. Because, why? Because we have a spirituality that needs to be filled, and it cannot be filled with things of this world. That's why John tells us, "Love not the world, neither the things that are of the world. For all that is in the world, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life, is of the world. It's not of the Father." We're to love the Father and do what he says. And if we do that, then we're going to find the satisfaction that we need. In Hosea 55, we read, "Why do you go and spend money for things that don't satisfy?" You run down to the mall on Sunday to buy something new, or to go and look around in the shops. Why are you going searching and trying and spending your money for things that ultimately don't satisfy you? What you need is a spiritual satisfaction, and you only can get that if you're seeking God. And if you seek God with all your heart, with all your mind, and all your soul, and you're going to find him. He says that you'll find him if you seek. He says, "You shall seek me and find me when you shall search for me with all your heart." So if you haven't found him yet, it's probably because you haven't searched with all your heart. You've let something get in the way and got you distracted. Put aside those distractions and lay it all on the altar and seek God with all your heart, and he will answer. He loves you, and he wants to be a loving friend, and he wants you to come into his embrace. So please call out to him in Jesus' name. He says, "You call upon me and I will answer," and he will answer. Okay? I love you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Okay, see if I can get this to stop.